Welcome back, everybody. It's been a minute. Skipped last week, but we're back this week. I was doing some fasting or fasting, depending where you come from, and I want to go over it because it's really important for a quiet Vanguard. So, the four pillars, as you know: mastery of ourselves; stewardship, looking after those around us; alliance, okay, so surrounding ourselves with high quality people; and action, getting shit done. So today we're going to talk about it's mastery again, right? Because we have to master ourselves before we can help others, right? So, oh, and forgive the gym attire. I literally just got back from the gym and I wanted to talk to you. So, you're welcome. So, I'm going to talk about fasting. I'm going to say fasting. Okay, so I am English, but I've lived in America for years. So, I just do American words sometimes. So, there you go. So, fasting, this I was doing it to lose some weight, right? And help your body. So as I was looking into fasting, turns out that basically, as we all probably know at this point, all of our food's poison. Or most of our food's poison. Anything with more than like three ingredients in it is absolute poison, and it's just slowly killing us. So the food aspect is one thing. Think about this. Would you eat trash, literal trash, garbage, rubbish, however you describe it, out of a trash can three times a day and wonder why you weren't feeling so good? No? Well, that's exactly what 99.9% of the people are doing. Maybe you. Maybe you're eating that crap from the supermarkets. So, what I did was I realised that, putting garbage into a body and wondering why you're not losing weight, wondering why you're not feeling your best, wondering why you can't sleep properly at night. Uh, yeah, you wouldn't take like you wouldn't buy a brand new Ferrari, go and put some old petrol or gasoline that you had in the shed that's been there for a few years, got some dust in it and bits. You wouldn't pour that into a Ferrari and expect the Ferrari to run right. Okay, you wouldn't put it in a race car, but your body, you are worth a trillion Ferraris. You're priceless. So why are you putting junk into the tank? So I did a 24-hour fast. I did two. I got to 22 hours on the first one and was just like losing my mind. And the second one I found very, very easy. So I just didn't eat for a period of 24 hours. Set a 24-hour timer on my phone, click, just did it. And I got to say, I feel amazing. It's really good. And I know in intermittent fasting, you've probably heard of that, where you can do so many hours of eating, so many hours off. I just wanted to see what I could push myself to. Obviously, you should, disclaimer, always speak to a medical professional before you decide to do anything like fasting. But it just stopped all the inflammation. It just, and next I want to do a 48 hour maybe. I want to try and get to that. But we'll build to that. We'll build up. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. So while I was doing this fast and I realised I'm not putting all this junk, and I eat relatively well, I thought, but it got me thinking on, I'd removed the inflammation and the crappy food and I felt better. So my brain being my brain and having this beautiful channel with all you beautiful people is that I realised that it's going to work for other things as well. So I got my notes out. Digital feed. So think about this. What we consume every day has a direct effect on us. And we've spoke about this briefly in different contexts in other videos. But think about what you're feeding yourself, right? When it comes to your digital feed, your social media, yeah? All these pricks out there that are like, oh, I'm the alpha dog, and and this goes for the guys out there, but we'll come on to the ladies. But guys, stop listening to these pricks. Okay? They're not who you want to be, right? And if you really think about it, you know that, but you're letting that, you're feeding on that. Okay, likewise for this, for everybody, political crap. Yeah, politicians, the news. If you think the news is there to just keep you up to date on events, come on, it's purely about control. And I'll put my little tin hat on and you can say I'm a conspiracy nut job, whatever, but think about it. It's not to keep you updated. If it was, why aren't there happy stories on the news? Why aren't there happy stories? Every time, go right now, like after this, don't leave now, but go to your TV and put on a news channel. Is it positive news, or is it something designed to rile you up? Is it something designed to get you picking a side? Right? That's the news. Yeah, it's not like, oh, today, so and so's puppies, they were doing really good. They went to the vet and they're doing great. Get everyone, and here's Tom with the weather. No, it's all like negative, negative, war, keeping us divided, keeping the people divided. Politics. When have you ever believed a politician in anything they've ever said, ever? I'll wait. I'll wait for you to give me an answer down in the comments. Tell me when you've ever listened to a politician and gone, wow, they've really got my best interests at heart. Okay, so what happens is we consume this stuff, and pick your social media platform, even YouTube. I try and find the most positive stuff on YouTube, and I love it. I think it's great. You content creators, and I'm only a little, I'm like a little baby content creator, I guess. But some of the big guys are putting out that positive message all the time. Good work. You're helping people. But look at your feed on X or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it may be. Is it there to inspire you and lift you up and get you, living your best life? Hopefully, this is what this channel does, and we, come together. But, or is it, so and so's dropping bombs on so and so, and this party said this, and now they've cut this, and then the government's doing this, and you're there just in this constant, like, inflamed state. So that's what got me thinking about it, about how to, like, fast from your digital feed. Get rid of it. If things in your feed are not serving you, making your life better, cut them off. Same way I did with the food, right? The inflammatory food, all the E numbers and all the different coloured numbers and all that stuff. Get rid of that out your diet. You feel great. Get rid of all the bullshit on social media and all the anger generating content, which is all it's designed to be, to control you. It's just, if you're angry, you're not focusing on what's actually going on. You're focusing on being angry about it. So if you fast from that, you will be happier. I did. Anything that came up, I noticed this, anything that was negative that came up in my feed, I just unfollowed or deleted or blocked that account, because I'm not having it, and neither should you, right? Do not be controlled in a negative way by the bullshit on social media. So we're fasting from that. Okay, so we're fasting from the bad food, we're fasting from the bad influence on social media. And that got me thinking about the third and final point of today's TED Talk. Negative people, fasting from negative people. In your circle, in your life, why are you letting negative people affect you, wind you up, make you angry? Yeah, why are you associating with these people? They have such a massive influence on your life, and you might say, no, they're not, they're just an idiot. I can't stand them. But look at that, you got angry, your ego's kicking up again. Yeah, the anger's there again. You're spending literally time on a person that doesn't deserve your time. All they're doing is having a negative, almost like cancerous effect on your life, because you get angry, and then they do something else, you get more angry, and then you get more angry, and then you're in this like vicious cycle of like, well, they do something, you get angry, they do something, you get more angry, and it goes round and round and round, and before long you've just realised you've wasted, even if it's 1 minute of your life that you've wasted on a negative person in your life, and you're angry with them, or it's affecting your life for 1 minute. That is 1 minute way too long, like too long. Negative people in your life, get rid of them. Okay, now that's easier said than done, I grant you, but it's something that you should do. I've decided with the food thing, I'm getting rid of the negative food. With the social media, I'm getting rid of the negative influence or the negative connotations of that. That's gone. And then I'm getting rid of negative people. All right. So if we break it down to, you think of it about feeding yourself. The food, it's got to be good. The influences have got to be good. The people around you have got to be good. Okay? Not eating crap, watching, World Star, videos on just crap videos on X. And you find yourself sitting there just doom scrolling like, oh, another politician lied. Oh, these have had another fight. Oh, this, drunk people fighting out. Like, why am I watching this? I don't need this in my life. That's not me. That's not who I am. So very, very short video today, but Look at what's negatively, this is the fix. Look at what you're eating. Look at what you're consuming digitally. Okay. Look at what you're consuming on the web. And then look at what you're consuming negativity from other people. Identify it. Start at the top, like we said, step by step, and get rid of that. We don't need that. Okay? So, remember, the standard starts with you. It's great to talk to you again. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.